Hey guys, welcome back to another Gmod video. This is going to be a tutorial video. I'm actually going to show you guys how to do a custom light effect on a vehicle, since there's no other tutorials out there and I feel like teaching people on how to do this. So for an example, today we're going to be using this Jeep. We're just going to use this Jeep as an example here. So what you're going to do is get your vehicle of choice. You're going to go into the PAC3 menu, which is this right here. We're going to go to these three little buttons right down where it says self. We're going to click on the 87-vehicle right here. Okay? Hopefully you guys are following along so far. And what we're going to do is say we want to make a headlight, like different style headlights for this Jeep. So we're going to go to model, or no, we're actually, my bad, I'm sorry. We're going to go to effects, and we're going to go down to the sprite one right here. You're going to drag your sprite to where you want it. I know it's a funny name for it. And you should see this right here, this little green thing right here. So we're going to put it like right up to the Jeep. Or we're going to get it as close to the headlight as we can here. Let's see. That looks to be about just right. About right, just right here. I'll actually make a little mini-series on how to do some certain things in PAC, as I've learned over the years. You're going to right-click or left-click on this menu. You can left-click on it to make it bigger. So we're just going to do that. We're just going to do that for the sake of today. So we're going to left-click on here, go to Sprites. Now you have a whole variety of choices here. My personal one I like to use is, let's see if I can find it. It's going to be a bit of a challenge here, I think. Bear with me. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Let me just see. Let me increase the size. You can also increase the size right here where it says size. Oh, okay, there we go. So let's say you want to do this. So let's say this is your headlight right here. Hopefully you guys are following with me so far here. We're going to drag it out so that it's just enough to where you look forward and it's not clipping through the light. So if you want to add a projected texture to this light, so what we're actually going to do first is we're going to clone this and move it to over here. Now what we're going to do is drag this into it like this right here. Okay? Now it's going to go up in the air. It's going to do that, so don't freak out. But now the lights are grouped together. Okay? Alright, hopefully this is making sense to you guys. I don't know. Someone asked me on a server on how to do this, so I think it was Superstorm Chasing or something. I went on there recently. So whoever this may be for, if you're just beginning, feel free to join in here. So that being said, if you want to add a projected texture, go down to your effects, projected texture. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and move it and hit control at the same time so it centers it. And then you have your different options right here. We're going to change down the far Z, okay? We're going to change this to about 895. We're going to change it to about 895 because this is way too far. Okay, we're going to have to drag it down even further. But you can drag it to your specific choice. Now, FOV is how far does the light spread. So we're actually going to go like that. Horizontal is obviously in the name horizontal. And then you can clone this over to the next lens right there. And voila, you just made functioning headlights. Unpreferable choice, you can change the color. We're going to change the brightness to about 4 so it's not extremely blinding. Now, let's say you want to add a light effect, okay? So we're actually going to go to our sprite, and we're going to go to Effect, Light, right here. Now, as you can see, it lights up. So we're going to change it to about, like 4. That way, it adds a glowing effect onto the texture, and we're going to clone it and bring it over here as well. There you go. That is how you make functioning headlights on a Jeep, or any vehicle of your choice. This could also work for interceptors as well. Now you're probably wondering, now, what if I want to have a custom toggleable button You just came to the right place. I'm going to show you how to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the sprite right here, and we're going to go to event right here and label that and type in button. Okay, there we go. Now, say I want to set it to numpad 3. So we're going to hit pad underscore 3. And now when I hit pad 3, my lights come on. Now, what if I only want to make it work when I'm sitting in the Jeep? So here, I'm going to show you how you do that too. You go to event again, right here, hit driver underscore name. So now, if I try to hit pad 3, it will not work. But when I sit in the Jeep, pad 3, as you can see, pad 3, the lights now work. The driver name event actually makes it so when you're only sitting in the vehicle, then it will work. And I have actually done this on a couple of them, actually. I accidentally stumbled upon this, actually, one night when I was working on the Dominator and the TIV. But once you're done, you're going to go up to your My Outfit. You're going to go to Wear, hit Wear, and then dupe it, and then save to your dupes. And then now when we get in this Jeep, as you can see, the headlights work again. Now, what other applications can this be used for? Well, I'm going to show you. So, okay, everything's cleared out. We're all good. So I'm actually going to show you an example on the, what is it? Which one do I want to show? Let's just do the TIV. Screw it. I'm just going to do the TIV. So I'm going to spawn the TIV in right here. Now, the exterior lights are still toggleable by pad 3. Oh, this is the decayed one. Perfect. You guys get to see this one. Don't mind the matte specular. It's on right now, so that's why everything looks funny. But as you can see, I walk backwards. The reverse lights aren't coming on. When I hit space, the brake lights aren't coming on. But when I get in the TIV, the reverse lights come on, and my brake lights come on. That event itself can actually make these more realistic because, let's face it, when you're jumping, your brake lights coming on doesn't look very realistic. Now, when you get in the vehicle only is when your event will work. And as you can see, I did the same thing with the running lights when I hit pad 3. I use a reflective texture, as you can tell in this light right here. Let me turn that off. But you can kind of see how it has a bit of a texture to it. It's a TDM Cars texture. There you go, you can see it better. But that helps, in turn, reflect the light better. And to make them stay on, you have to hit pad 3 and the apostrophe key up by underneath the escape. So it opens developer console. I don't know why it is, but that's just how I've done it all the time, and that's why the lights stay on. So hopefully this was helpful to one of you guys out there that are trying to understand PAC, because I know for a while I was struggling to understand it. So if you guys want me to continue this PAC mini-series where I show little things that I have learned over the years, just from friends and stuff, from friends and from looking at other people's creations as well, and how it was done, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that will summarize this video up. I figured I'd just upload a quick video on a, what is today? Tuesday night, so, you know, this is kind of an odd upload, but as promised, I'm going to try and, you know, try and give back, so to speak, or not really give back. You get the point. I'm going to try and upload a little more because, you know, I now have some time. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. Or if you have any questions about it, or if this directly helps you, then great. I'm glad to help you. Since I know for a while I was trying to figure out how people did it, but now I know how they do it. So, and of course, too, you can do the same as well for rear lights as well. In fact, let me show you that real quick. So now that we're in, because I hit pad 3, it's already on. But let's say I want to make a rear light. So let's get rid of the projected textures by deleting those. Bringing this one back over here. Now you can see the light is still the same. The light is still the same. The white light is still the same and stuff like that. I've just repeated that like 3 times. Wow. Look at me. But you change the color to red, and you change... Oh, there's two of them. That's probably why. You change the white light color to a red light. You change the color of the light. So now, when I bring this down below to underneath this building here, you can now see PAC3 now has a rear light as well that comes on. Now if I do that, there we go, they'll stay on. Oh wait, I gotta be in the Jeep. Forgive me, I forget in here. But you can see the red glow on the ground. It kind of simulates like a light being on. And as you can see, it's in the back as well. So hopefully that helped you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to try to upload these more frequently, but if you guys have any more questions, like I mentioned, just leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.